Well, I wish it could be Christmas every day. I don't
You
know the
can't see it, but I'm dancing.
I don't know the rest of the song. When, when the
How come every song you only
uh
know one line?
that's like my retention for stuff is just depleted. When the bells start ringing and the band begin, no, when the kids start
I also have,
singing,
I have no idea what song you're even singing.
I wish it could be Christmas every day.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
Okay, well that's significantly worse than me not knowing the rest of it past one sentence. Anyway, it's Christmas.
It
Hello.
is. It is officially Christmas.
Yes, we're pre-celebration for my birthday, which is more important.
Definitely. I
I
honestly,
didn't
I
like the
think it's your
hesitation
birthday
there.
eve. It's not Christmas, it's Oliver's birthday eve.
Yeah. We have birthday Eve, and then we have birthday Eve, and then birthday, and then post birthday
Mm,
Eve, and then post birthday
yeah,
celebration.
exactly.
Because you got to make the most of it, and that gives me 5 film passes this year for the first time
Hey,
ever.
you wish.
So we're going to be watching The Long Walk. We're going to be watching Frankenstein. We're going to be watching Chicken
Oh my
Run. We're going to be
god.
watching Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were Rabbit, and we're going to be
Oh my
watching
god.
The Running Man. Because I forgot.
Curse of the Were Rabbit?
Yeah, have you never seen Wallace and Gromit?
No.
Oh, oh, you just wait 2 more birthdays. Ho ho
Gee,
ho, ho ho
that's enough
ho.
time to prepare.
What have you been reading? Have
Uh,
you?
I've been reading Percy Jackson.
Okay, well that's not a comic book, so moving on.
It's not. You're right.
No, we can talk
I've
about
not been
Percy
reading a comic
Jackson.
book. I started reading it again because I watched the TV show and I
Okay.
wanted to remember why it was different and why the book's still better always. Um,
I get so much
yeah.
Percy Jackson on my like exploring stuff that I'm at the point where I've got no choice but to like consume it in some form. I had no
That's
interest
funny.
like a week or two ago, and like now it's just
You
everywhere.
were like you were like mad I was bringing it up
Yeah,
a week or two ago. Like you were not interested at all. And I also get no Percy Jackson on my explore, so that's kind of weird.
it's insane. Absolutely
I
insane.
still I still sometimes I'm reading it and I'm like I wish that I could just record this as an audiobook
You know what
and
I think it
send it to
was?
you.
I think
What?
it was the fucking Walker Scobell fucking doing the Madame Morrible flip it around, Wicked
Oh
Witch.
my.
I fucking liked that on TikTok. And I think that that's
That's
the
all you
reason
needed.
why. I think that got me.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would like to announce now as our end of year awards for Meme of the Year. It goes to Michelle Yeoh for Madame Morrible Flip It
It
Around,
do.
Wicked Witch.
It's it is the meme of the year.
It's
And
like,
it took by
fuck all
storm
this
at the end of
six,
the year.
seven bollocks. Fuck all that. We got some actual
I
genuine
honestly,
comedy.
unironically, I think some of the 6-7 memes are hilarious.
The only thing that frustrates me about it is just the fact that it literally means nothing.
Yeah.
Like
But you
I
give
like a
it
meme
meaning.
with some spunk in it.
You give it meaning with every time you 6-7 on them.
No, we don't want this to be a skibbity toilet thing.
I'm into the skibbity toilet thing.
I
That
know
had
you are.
meaning. That was real. That had a whole storyline and we never even finished it. And you're lucky that we didn't.
I'm not being funny, but I sat there for an hour watching those fucking
It was
videos
a
with
whole,
you.
it was a
And you know
lot.
what? I don't bring up that as much as I fucking should. That should
I
definitely
forgot
be
that
used
it
a
was
lot
that
more.
long.
Holy shit.
Every time I complain about needing to watch something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You wait until I start the long walk and you fucking exhale and I'll be like, fucking skibbity toilet, bitch. Fucking skibbity toilet.
And
That's
I'd
gonna be the
rather watch
pass.
Skibbity Toilet again.
Yep. And that's why Netflix willingly to fucking just killing cinema because of people like you.
Yeah.
You aren't going to the cinema.
Yeah.
You've still not seen Wicked. You've still not
Oh
seen
my god.
any fucking movie in the cinema. You are the reason
I know.
that cinema is dying, Ryan.
It's all my fault.
It's all your fucking fault.
Ah.
You're in here pushing
Netflix
your
should make-
queer agenda all the time, talking about lesbians and comic book characters with fat asses, but you're not willing to go to the cinema.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of fat asses, Deadpool's in Marvel Rivals.
He does have a fat ass.
And a slutty
We've,
waist.
We've been looking at him in the...
Pardon? Who's we?
In the,
What are you about to say?
Me and you. We've been looking at him in
I
the
plead the
character
fifth.
selection screen as what are the DPS called? Duelist.
Oh, yes.
And now he is
Aye, aye.
no longer a duelist.
No. He's a strategist now. Is he?
Wait,
no, he's a
is he?
vanguard
I
now.
thought
He's
it
a
was
vanguard.
yeah.
He'll be a strategist next week.
Yeah, probably.
Which I think is
I
fun.
wonder. Yeah, it's interesting.
His name changed.
They said before they wait. What?
So he's not in the right position on the alphabetical thing. He's before Daredevil, which he shouldn't be. But then also, when he first got added, his name was in lowercase, and now it's in uppercase.
Ah,
He's just switching around.
yeah, changing it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think when he comes out that he's gonna be switching roles, or do you think that this is just like to get people excited?
I think it's just a little, like it's a Deadpool thing. It's a little meta thing. I mean, he comes out in pretty much exactly a month.
Right.
I think it's just going to be a case of like every week or two they're going to do something until the trailer releases and then you get the actual confirmation. I've seen some people saying that they think that he might be like a character that constantly changes class. Like every time a patch comes out, they're going to change his class. Or like he's going to be like a jack of all trades character that's got like a little bit of everything. I don't think he needs that.
Yeah.
I think he can just be one, and it's fine.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a duelist.
Yeah, same.
People were saying when, like, before Rogue came out and we knew that she was gonna be a Vanguard, they were like, they're gonna make a whole new, like, section just for her because she could take other people's abilities. But no, like, I don't think it's that serious.
No, I think it's just very cut and dry. We're getting 2 more DPS soon, which I'm fine with it right now because we just got a new Vanguard and a new strat, so I can cope for a little bit.
Just only a little bit, though. Please. Another
only-
strategist next time.
Only a little bit.
Another strategist, please.
But yeah, I really like his design. I think his design's really cool. He looks super
Yeah.
gay.
Very gay.
I like his little
I think
flappy hood.
I think he's actually the gayest character in Marvel, which is funny, considering his fan base.
Yeah. The irony there, which is a very common thing actually. It's usually, you know, people that are unaware of how queer the character is that they're following. It's quite a common thing, especially with Americans, you know?
Yeah.
The
Gay people aren't
self-awareness...
real here.
No. The self-awareness isn't really there at all.
Mm-mm.
It has to be blatantly
It
said
is
to
not.
them. What else have you been reading apart from Percy Jackson? Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, well, I finished Iron Fist. Last time we recorded, I was like 2 or 3 issues in. I finished that little series. I was mildly disappointed. You can go watch
Yay.
the short about it. We're not going to talk about it. I just want to say I finished it. There's
Yeah, go watch the short. It was fun.
Yeah, we post shorts now. Happy Christmas! We post shorts. We're suckered into
Yay.
that short form content. There is no
Let's
Subway
fucking
Surfer
go.
gameplay.
Yeah, you guys have to wait until you watch the podcast for Subway Surfers.
Yeah. Um, I also read a one-off Doom comic because RDJ posted it on his story like 4 months ago, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what to read, so why not? I went and read that comic, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Hmm.
It was basically uh, Victor and Valeria saving the entire universe from Galactus.
Ooh.
It was pretty sick. I don't really know where it falls into canon or like what it is attached to in any way. I've got to go back. They mentioned Galactus because I just read as well Bloodhunt. They just mentioned Galactus as like one of the recent big threats. So I'm assuming in like 2023, 2024 there was a big Galactus era. So I want to go back and have a look at that. But I
Yeah.
read Bloodhunt, which was. Are you going to read Bloodhunt? Just so I'm
I don't
aware.
even know what it's about.
Okay, well, I guess I'll spoil it. I
Go right
guess.
ahead.
It's essentially out of the blue a bunch of Dark Force users, so like Cloak, for example, and a couple of others, basically explode like nukes and create an eternal
Oh.
darkness on Earth. And out of nowhere, these fucking just all vampires like raise up and start attacking everybody on Earth. And
Ooh.
yeah, it's essentially a fucking massacre. The vampires are just raining hell, and it's revealed when Doctor Strange goes back to the Sanctum Sanctoris and Blade is there and they're like talking to each other. Suddenly, Blade attacks and kills Doctor Doom. Not Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange. Plot twist, Doctor Strange is Doctor Doom.
Oh my gosh.
But it's revealed that Blade is behind it. But Blade is actually being possessed by like some ancient like evil force from like the 70s comics that they've brought back. Which is it's a pretty cool concept. I like when they do stuff like that. You know, like a one-off villain that was used 40 years ago we're now going to come back and
Yeah,
repurpose.
that is
Um
cool.
but yeah, Doctor Strange is in like his astral planes form while Clea is trying to keep his body together basically and like stop him from dying. He's basically in like a magical coma, but is walking around in his astral form. And they go to Doctor Doom and they're like, you know, Latveria hasn't been touched by a single vampire because of course it hasn't. And Doctor Doom's like, I'll help you and I'll save the world, but I want to be Sorcerer Supreme to do it. Like, I have to have.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I have to have that power. And he was already aware that they were going to go to him. And he's already got the students from Strange's Academy, which was a run that
Mm.
was like building up towards that, because they're going to help him. And Strange agrees to it under the condition that Doom hands it back over. And Doom is like, of course, Doom is a man of his word, and you will have it back. Plot twist, of course, he doesn't fucking give it back.
Obviously not.
He fixes the problem and, like, removes the Dark Force, like, Eternal Night thing. Blade's daughter gets involved at one point. Dracula's there. It was a pretty good event, to be fair. It was only, like, 6 issues, but I enjoyed it. It was a cool little story. And yeah, the end of it sets up One World Under Doom, which is Doctor Doom as Sorcerer Supreme, but also the leader of the world. So, I'm excited to read
Is
that.
this what leads into the new Sorcerer Supreme stuff?
Yes.
But with Wanda?
Yes. So whatever happens at the end of the One World Under Doom leads into Wanda becoming Sorcerer Supreme, which is why I'm doing
That's
it.
exciting.
I'm like trying to
I
get up to
figured.
date with it. So,
Nice.
it's yeah, and they just released a figure for like Sorcerer Supreme Doom, which is really, really unusual. They don't usually do figures for current runs that are happening or just finished. You usually have to wait like a decade for a figure to come out. So I was like,
Must have
well,
been popular then.
yeah. So that's why I read it. I was like, well, why not? So yeah, I'm gonna start One World Under Doom at some point. But it was cool. It was good. And I read some comics for the first time in like 2 months.
Yeah.
So 2 episodes ago, we spoke about the rumors that Netflix were putting a bid in for Warner Brothers and how unlikely it was that they would ever purchase Warner Brothers. And how it was going to be Paramount that actually won, that were more likely to win Warner Brothers. And literally like 2 days after in fact, no, it happened before the episode even went up. It was like a day before the episode even went up.
Nice.
Yeah, Netflix have acquired Warner Brothers. They've become the new, like, rival to Disney. If the deal doesn't get put off or suspended or anything, then by the end of 2026, the Netflix Warner Brothers merge will have happened. And yeah, everything's going to be under the Netflix banner. How do you feel about that?
So we've come back to eat our words.
Yes. I hope you have your hat.
I feel badly about it.
Because we shall be dining on it. Why? What's wrong? What's upset
Netflix versus Disney is kind of funny. But, it just... I think I was on the train of neither of them should have it.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that it wouldn't go through. But, I mean... It is what it is. I hope for everyone's sake right now that we don't get a retcon in the DC universe because I don't think I can handle another one. And I hope they don't cancel any movies that are already in like production. Like I'm scared for Batman too, a little bit.
It is a little bit nerve-wracking, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've just seen something that is gonna intrigue you. What the fuck is this? There is a Poison Ivy erotic thriller film series. Did you know this?
Film series?
It's not about the DC character. It's something else. But it's called Poison Ivy.
Interesting.
I was looking
it's
at like...
porn? You said it was erotic. I'm confused.
I don't think it's porn. I think it's just like sex is the focus of the plot.
Interesting. Okay.
Arguably porn. Anyway, so yeah, Netflix are going to basically acquire all the film and TV rights to anything that Warner Brothers have. Before we go through like all of the IPs and opinions on stuff, I do kind of have this theory that it's not going to go through, but I do think that Netflix are going to acquire a lot of the IPs still. I think it's more likely that, because the deal as a whole, it goes against a lot of antitrust laws. The whole concept of like, you can't have a capitalistic monopoly. And
clearly we don't care about that though, because Disney's sitting right here.
So this is the thing where like they tried to stop Disney from getting Fox and it didn't work because it was like, you know, Fox isn't that big. It was like,
Right.
You know, it's not a good move because we're losing like a legacy film distributor, but also they don't have a lot going for them. You know, it's the Simpsons and the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Who cares? We care.
Maybe the fact that Netflix is not very good would save them in this instance.
I think that's kind of what they're hoping for, but it is still the most dominant streaming service, which is what is really failing them right now in terms of it like getting pushed back and stuff. I think if they were more on the level of Disney Plus or HBO, then this wouldn't be an issue. But because
So that's
Netflix
my
is
question.
so dominant, what?
Was the DC stuff on Warner Brothers, I mean, sorry, on HBO because Warner Brothers doesn't have a streaming service, or is it part of Warner Brothers and will Netflix and HBO merge together?
Okay, so HBO is Warner Brothers, and the
Okay,
DC stuff is on there. As to
right.
why it's called HBO, or like why it's like not, there's no synergy there at all. It's not like, oh, it's the Warner Brothers streaming site, or like,
I'm pretty sure HBO was its own thing
oh god,
before
now we're
this,
delving into
right?
a history that I have no idea
Well,
about.
because DC wasn't on HBO for a long time. Maybe it was DC wasn't part of Warner Brothers.
Uh,
I don't know. No, it had to be.
what is?
That doesn't make any sense.
How is HBO different to Warner Brothers? Because I actually don't know the create like the fucking. HBO was the cable stuff, right? It was a
I
channel.
think so. Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess it was
It
Warner
was. Yeah.
Brothers. It was Warner Brothers cable network, is what I'm
Okay.
assuming. I don't know. Okay, it says here, HBO is a premium brand. The network and its acclaimed series focused on whatever. Well, Warner. Yeah, the difference between the two. Warner Brothers Discovery. Now, Warner Brothers already acquired Discovery, or they're in like a partnership with Discovery or whatever. Like Warner Brothers is Warner Brothers Discovery already. They acquired
Right.
Discovery a few years back. That was a pretty big thing. But they own HBO. Whatever HBO is. Think of it like this, AI says. HBO is a luxury car model, while Warner Brothers Discovery is a giant automotive corporation. So they own it. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
and it has to be that they created it then.
I think so. I just
Like
don't
it's an
really know why
offshoot.
it's called HBO.
It probably just to different. They do that with like things so that you don't know they're connected. It's really fucked up.
HBO stands for Home Box Office. A name reflecting its original purpose of bringing the cinema-like movie experience directly into people's homes with uncut, ad-free films on premium cable.
Hmm. So it was a cable thing.
Okay, we're learning a lot
I always
about
had antenna
HBO.
TV, so
Okay, anyway, so, I can't remember what your original questions were. I can't remember the
there
first one.
Netflix and HBO are going to be merging
Yes, essentially,
too.
yeah. Like what you would say, we don't get HBO Max because it's not international. It's a domestic streaming service for America.
You'll
So
probably get HBO stuff on Netflix then.
yeah, so this is the thing.
They'll
When I
probably
go
keep
on
it separate for
to,
us.
do you know how like your Disney also has Hulu?
Yeah.
We don't have Hulu. We have Star, but all of the Hulu stuff is
Hmm.
on there.
Right.
We have Star Originals. So
Interesting.
what I would imagine is when you go on to Netflix, like you can do it. You can do it at the moment with like WWE stuff because they acquired WWE like a year and a half ago. You can go onto there and go to the WWE tab and it'll show you everything. And I would imagine that they're going to do the same thing to make it easy where like everything HBO related has its own little section. And then also on
Yeah.
your main page, whatever your recommended is, it'll like be a mixture of the two. But yeah, essentially Warner Brothers, their streaming service is HBO. Anything that is on HBO would in theory transfer over onto Netflix and it would just become one. Because even though they've said that things will continue to operate how they are, it makes no sense to have two separate streaming services, especially if one isn't making as much money as the other.
I agree.
You
I
would
think
just merge
in
the
that
two.
way, it's a little bit better for the consumer because one of the problems right now is that there are a lot of different companies making a lot of different shows and you have to have like 8 different streaming services that you're paying subscriptions to in order to watch everything.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like slowly like limiting how many you really need to have. So in that way it's better for like consumers, but in
Until
the like
they raise the
sense of
price.
right, true.
which is going to be the natural next point if, like, they do merge. Suddenly your $20 or sometimes even $30 like Netflix membership is going to go up to now $40, maybe even $50, because you're going to get...
And then they're gonna have the ads version.
Yeah.
And the no ads version.
You know, you got just your Netflix without ads, then your Netflix with HBO without ads. You know, you've got, like, all of this fucking pyramid of all of these different options and stuff. And then, like, you know, your annual fee. It's going to be insane. It has kind of just turned into... like, just watching... Like paying for cable, basically.
Yeah.
Because
and this is why we need to find some new websites. We need to find some new places. This is where they went wrong, you know? Like, they're trying to put things on digital too soon. Listen, I know some websites that'll download that shit so quick. So fast.
For the legal record, Ryan does not know any of these websites.
You know what's actually legal? 100%. If you pay for Netflix, you should be able to download the shows and movies that are on that website to your computer and have them forever. I firmly believe that.
I agree.
I'm pretty sure it's legal. If you pay for it, you can have a copy of it as long as it's for personal use and you don't sell it.
No.
That's the law.
Nope.
I'm saying it's the law, so it's the law.
So this is the same with digital video games, and I fucking hate it. And I hate that I found out about it because it has, like, completely changed my view of it. But you're not buying it, you're renting the license to use it. They can take it away from you whenever they want. And I hate it.
Yeah. Well...
You don't own anything digitally, and it's awful.
Time to sail the high seas.
Yes. Well, while you're doing that...
You know it's also an avenue that we didn't expect. Have you heard about Markiplier releasing his own indie movie?
Of course, The Iron Lung.
Yes. And it used to be in limited theaters, but now it's, like, across the United States. They're opening it up to a bunch of different theaters. So I think, hopefully, with the fact that these big streaming services are trying to pull things from the theaters, that we'll see more, like, indie films getting to go into more places instead of just being, like... Because that's more like a California thing, I think, when you get indie films in your theater.
You know who's gonna fucking thrive? Me, motherfucker. Cool. Me!
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get to go and watch all of those beautiful A24 fucked up movies that get greenlit and we question after we've watched them.
I don't think A24 is necessarily indie anymore.
Well, it's not anymore, but they are very, very big on, like, creative filmmaking. Because they will churn out and fucking do whatever you, like... You know, you can go to A24 with whatever idea you want, and they will let you do it, and that's brilliant.
I want them to let me make a movie. This
is how we get brilliant films like Skinamarink. Was that an A24 film?
Oh my fucking god. I think it might have been, actually.
I'll have a look.
But it had great reviews from other people besides us. Some people said it was peak cinema. So maybe we're just dumb. We don't get it.
Let's see who distributed it. Oh, never mind. No, it's a Shudder film. It's fine.
Oh, fuck Shudder.
Yeah, we can. We can deal with that.
I've actually seen some Shudder films I do like, so I kind of
there is also there's some stuff on Shudder I want to watch. But anyway, the point is that yes, it does mean. I don't know, like, to one degree, like, going to the cinema is probably going to be more expensive because it's going to become, like, a premium experience for people. There's going to be less people going, which means ticket prices are going to hike up, which, I don't know, I don't think tickets are necessarily expensive because, for me, it's always, like, the food and stuff, which I understand they have to hike the prices to stay open. But I would be fine with paying a little bit extra for my tickets. Considering how
I bring food into the theater, so...
Exactly.
Fuck 'em.
Exactly. So, like, I don't know, I'm okay with stuff like that. I think it is going to be an issue though, like if there's a film, there's films that I've watched on digital that I'm like, I wish I'd gone to the cinema, like Frankenstein.
See, but there are like times where the cinema like they're not showing as many new movies, so they're showing older films. So you can go see like movies you never thought you'd be able to see in the theater because it's been years. Like they'll do
But
like all the Harry
are
Potter
Netflix
movies.
going to
Like
allow that?
I think so. I don't think it's up to them. I mean, as long as they get the rights to show the film, like I don't think Netflix would care. I mean, you're still paying to go see the movie. It's not like you can take your theater fucking movie home with you. So, I don't see why they would have anything against that.
Because it's going to cost them to distribute it into the cinema.
Right, but once they already have it,
It's still going to
just
cost them to
whatever.
put it in the cinema though. Unless they go back to theatre companies owning cinemas. So there's a cinema near me that used to be a Warner Brothers owned cinema. And they would do
Mm,
big events for their own films. Like when Batman came out in the 90s, you know, they make
right.
much more of a fuss around that film because it's an owned cinema. And there's a Netflix owned cinema in America, but I think they only own like one cinema. So they could go back
Yeah.
into like actually owning specific cinemas and stuff so that in your spare time, you know, you can go see, you know, you might not get, well, you probably would actually because it's Warner Brothers, but you could go watch the Harry Potter films in your Netflix themed cinema.
Yeah.
This weird dystopian world that we're entering.
Yeah. And I feel like they will want to do it like they do like fit like 25-year anniversary, 50-year anniversary like and then they re-release these things like that makes them money. So
Yeah.
I don't think there's a reason like they're not going to lose out on it by doing that because there's fans of whatever they're putting out who have watched it at their home and they're like, "Oh, maybe I do want to see it like on
Yeah.
the big screen." Cuz it's a completely different experience, especially if you go to like a surround sound theater, which most theaters are surround sound now. Most people don't have that kind of system in their house,
Yeah.
regardless of if they would want it or not. So it's a completely different experience.
I just
And
found
I think
out
it's worth it.
Skinamarink takes place in 1995. Another fact about that film I did not know while we were watching it.
We only watched it for like 20 minutes
No, we
and then we
stuck
turned it
around for a
off.
while. We went back a second time.
I I don't think we did we?
We tried to watch that
God.
shit twice.
Well, that's good of us.
We gave it a go.
We
Uh,
did.
okay, I've got a list here of everything that they own, that Warner Brothers own, that would then
Hmm.
become under the banner of Netflix. So I'm gonna read them out to you, and I want you to like rank them on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being I don't give a shit, and 10 being like this worries me, as to like how much you care about them going to Netflix. Okay?
Yeah. Well, number one, Harry Potter.
Nope, we're not starting there. We're starting with I'm gonna like group some of these together because they feel relevant. So Scooby Doo, Wacky Races, the Powerpuff Girls, Smurfs, Yogi Bear, Top Cat, the Jetsons, and the Flintstones.
Hmm. Wow.
All Netflix.
That's a lot of I didn't know that Warner Brothers had that.
I
They
didn't
have
even name
Scooby
all of them
Doo.
either. There's a couple more in there, but yeah, they've got Scooby Doo.
Mm.
Huckleberry Hound, Captain Planet, the Banana Splits.
Holy shit.
I don't know what some of these are, but how do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10 about those going to Netflix?
I mean, mm, not too bad about that. No.
We'll settle on
Probably
like
like
a medium.
like a 3.
We're settling on a 3. You're not too bothered. What
I feel
about
like they're not gonna be putting out like many new things with them, so really Netflix would just be the home for it
this is the
instead
thing.
of
I mean,
HBO.
Netflix will do animation. Maybe they will create like a new Jetsons animated show or a new Scooby Doo. We don't know.
Maybe
We don't know.
they do sometimes like doing that.
Yeah. Um, Beetlejuice. Do you
Yeah,
care
it's like
about
a
Beetlejuice?
two. I
Not
hope that
bothered.
Beetlejuice dies. I hated the new movie.
Okay,
They have a
fucking
TV
hell.
show too, don't they?
I don't know. I've
I'm
never
pretty
seen
sure there
anything
is
related
actually
to
one.
Beetlejuice.
That's not great.
50 Shades of Grey.
That's like a 9. No, I'm kidding.
I knew it.
Yeah, I can't say I really care about 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, what
I
about
have a comic.
Terminator?
Ooh, ooh. They
Which
could make new
I
Terminators
believe
though.
they're rebooting Terminator.
Ooh, that's probably more like a 6.
James Cameron says he is
Not a
rebooting
fan,
Terminator.
but it doesn't affect my life really.
I'm getting like all of the naff ones out of the way. We've got Lego distributed by Warner Brothers. So this covers Lego DC Universe, Lego Scooby Doo,
Hmm.
Lego Batman, the Lego Movie.
I think like a 4.
They're not strong on Lego.
Not really. I'm excited for the Lego Batman movie, but not like that excited.
Okay,
Or
so
it's a Lego Batman game that's coming out, not the movie. The movie
yeah,
already
yeah.
happened. It's a game.
So they get the film rights to, well, I guess and TV to Popeye, Tom and Jerry, Westworld, and The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh,
The
interesting.
Wizard of Oz is a big one.
Yeah.
Because there's like a whole universe there that they've been trying to do a cinematic universe with for like the past 30 years and have never been able to do it. But there's a chance now with Netflix. You could get an Oz TV show.
Yeah, you could.
How do you feel about that? Does that worry you, or you're not
Not
bothered?
very. I wouldn't probably watch it an Oz TV show, so
Not
I'm
your
not that
thing.
bothered. But like, yeah, no. I also don't think it would be good if Netflix did it. So there's that.
Probably not. I don't. It's kind of been up in the air about whether or not they'll actually get the Warner Brothers games stuff, but just in case they do, it does cover the Batman Arkham series. It covers any Harry Potter video games, including Hogwarts Legacy. It includes the Injustice franchise. It includes Mortal Kombat, and anything that's like in the fucking pipeline, like a Wonder Woman game or anything like that. How do you feel
N-
about them getting the video
so
games?
Netflix actually on their like streaming service, you can play Netflix games.
Mm-hmm.
It would be hilarious if they put these games on there on the TV for you to play, or like a smaller like version of it. That would be really funny.
Is that something that
But I
excites
don't
you,
really
being able to
understand.
play Batman Arkham Knight on
No, I think it
Netflix?
would just it would be comical. It doesn't
Okay.
excite me. It would be comical. But I don't think that they should do video games. I don't see why that would be part of their like I don't know, it just they do movies.
Yeah,
Stick
there's no
stick to that.
reason for them to get into that.
Yeah.
So, some other franchises that they will own, again, just rate them for me. Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Mm. That one is kind of like probably like more of an 8 cuz they could do I don't know. They could really fuck with the Lord of the Rings and that's
As far as
scary.
as far as I'm aware, it's only the film rights for the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. I don't know if they're allowed
Okay.
to touch like TV show rights.
Whew. Okay. Yeah, I don't want I don't want Lord of the Rings TV shows.
Friday the 13th and Final Destination.
Hmm. Final Destination I feel like is dying.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Bloodlines was really strong.
I didn't see it actually.
Yeah, I think like I do admit that it's probably like, it's one of those that it could have finished with 5 and we didn't need Bloodlines, But I don't think Bloodlines was necessarily a bad film.
Mm.
And then we haven't really had a Friday the 13th, but there is that TV show that I mentioned to you, the Camp of Crystal Lake show that's in the pipeline. I don't really know where that would fall. But just to add to the horror,
Netflix.
also that would go to Netflix would also be Nightmare on Elm Street and the Conjuring universe. How do you feel about those?
Mm. They're gonna fucking make yeah, no, that I'm not really into those movies, but I do think that they will probably try to make more of them. So kind of like a 7.
Okay. Um, some other franchises. We've got The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's
Are you a
upsetting.
Turtles fan?
See, I am. I really hope that this is just a change in the home of it. I just don't want them.
Oh, they're gonna make more.
I know they are. They're gonna make
100% they're gonna
more.
make more. I've just spotted something they're 100% gonna make a sequel to, and I can't wait to get to it. um, but yeah, fucking Dumber and Dumber, Mortal Kombat,
Oh, Jesus.
Evil Dead, Austin
Oh.
Powers. Any of these concern you at all?
Dumb and Dumber concerns me a lot.
Big Dumber and Dumber fan?
I hope I hope they don't make another one of those movies. There's already 2. That's enough Dumb and Dumber for anybody's lifetime.
National Lampoon's Vacation, the Rocky
Who say what?
franchise, National Lampoon.
I don't
Poon.
know what that is. Okay.
Okay. Rocky. Ooh. For some reason, this isn't in the DC section, but Shazam. I don't know why it's not in the DC section, but
It's its own
yeah,
universe.
yeah, Shazam. And then the one
I
that
don't think we
I
have to worry
spotted.
about too much more Shazam.
No, I think you're right. The one that I think that they're 100% gonna make a sequel to, Elf.
Oh my god. Please don't do that to me.
People
I
fucking
really
love
don't
that
like that
movie.
movie.
I don't
I
like it
really don't.
either.
I'm not a fan.
Oh my god, I've never met
It's
somebody that doesn't like it.
it's funny the first time a little bit, and then
Yes,
you watch it more than once and you want to like kill yourself.
he's annoying as fuck.
He's so annoying.
Everything about that film I hate.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Put a
days.
gun in my mouth.
Who knew that Netflix buying Warner Brothers would bring us that little inch closer together? Wow. Well done. Well
Thank you,
done, Warner
Netflix.
Brothers. Yeah, thank you, Netflix. What am I thanking Warner Brothers for? You didn't do anything. You fucking sold
Yeah,
yourselves.
they caved. They
So,
caved.
let's go through DC.
Yeah, let's.
So these are like
The
the
sadness.
current DC franchises, I guess, that they would get a hold of. Some of these are like kind of weird. They don't have like Joker, for example, isn't technically a DC franchise.
Mm.
There are some things on here that we'll run through real quick. So they get Aquaman and they get the Arrowverse.
Mm.
They get Batman. They
So
get Batman Beyond.
Did Disney take the Netflix like Marvel shows away from Netflix, or are
Yes,
they
they
still
did.
on there?
They're not on
No, they
Netflix
took them.
anymore.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna be like, that'll be so funny, like having the Defenders and the Arrowverse like
Mm-mm.
in the same place. No,
Um,
no chance of a crossover.
you've got a heap of Batman TV shows, including the animated series.
Mm.
You've got Black Canary, which I think is interesting. Captain Marvel, specifically the DC Comics version.
Yeah.
Doom Patrol, Flash, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Jonah Hex, Peacemaker, Sandman, which they were already doing stuff for, which is
Mm.
interesting. Superboy, Supergirl, Superman, Swamp Thing, Teen Titans, V for Vendetta, my favourite, The Watchmen, and Wonder Woman. They're the key ones that they now have. How do they, scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about Netflix getting those IPs?
Mm. I'm more worried about like the gun stuff, like Peacemaker. I really like I don't see them like with how popular it's been, I don't know why they would stop it. But everything else like I mean the animated shows, I don't see those changing too much unless, they make like a new version, which they do enjoy doing, but at that same point, like even if they make a new version, like it's not gonna mess with the old one. So I'm
Yeah,
not too worried about like Batman animated stuff. Or the Arrowverse, because that's all done,
yeah.
Like I'm not worried about those. Um when it comes to like Snyder, I know that you have this idea that we might be getting the Snyderverse back. So that worries me at like a level 10. The fact that we might have to deal with that. But hopefully hopefully not.
Let's
Hopefully they let it die.
let's settle it, because I don't want to fucking, unless it anything actually happens, I don't want to bring it up again. But I
Uh-huh.
do think that I do think the best case scenario, if they're gonna do anything Snyderverse related, would be finishing it in animation.
Yeah.
I
Which I
don't
mean,
want
that's
it
fine.
back, because I'm like, we had our fucking little moment, okay? Let's focus on one fucking thing at a time, please. Even though I
Yeah.
really enjoy the Reeves stuff and would like Reeves to helm everything. Unfortunately, we can't have that, and we have to let Gunn do his thing. But I would
Maybe
rather there
Netflix will
be,
force them to work together.
maybe, who fucking knows? Oh, there's Joker. There he is. Joker's there.
Hey.
He's just not under the DC. That's strange. So anyway, I'm gonna run through some of the larger franchises. Again, hit me with that 1 to 10 as to how you feel about it. So, Harry Potter,
One.
Sherlock Holmes,
Like a 6.
Gremlins,
I could see them making more, but it's more like a 3 because I don't really care what they
okay,
do.
Goonies,
It's 2. I don't really I care about the Goonies. Unpopular opinion.
no, I don't like it either. The Cat in the Hat.
They should let that burn in the fires of hell. That worries me at a 10 that we could get more Cat in the Hat. They would do that too. They would do that
I can't believe
immediately.
it's on here. The
Oh my
Matrix.
god. Um, it's like an 8. I don't want them to make more Matrix movies.
Mad Max.
It's like a 4. I don't really care about Mad Max.
The Monsterverse.
What is that?
Godzilla.
Oh,
Can you believe
okay.
that Godzilla is now going to become a Netflix original
You know,
franchise?
I actually think that's the perfect place for Godzilla to be. I think they
I
should make
don't
a
know if
million
that's
Godzilla movies.
okay. I actually wouldn't be against that. um,
They're all the same movie.
yeah, they are.
It's like big dinosaur
I'm
fight
just
in
there to
battle.
watch
People
these
on the ground run away.
huge CGI fist fights.
I
Um,
hate in those movies that they always have to have people, like a people storyline.
Everyone hates it.
Just once, I want the storyline to just be about the giant dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Just one time.
See how it does.
Yeah.
They
Fuck the people.
have,
Let them all get
I
crushed.
think it's on like Apple TV, but they have that TV show with Wyatt Russell in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's it's called like Monarch or something, and it explores the history of that universe. But it's not on
Interesting.
HBO, but it is connected to it and canon to it and stuff. And like Godzilla appears in it. Wyatt Russell's getting his own spin-off TV show connected to it.
Hmm.
I watched a little bit of it and it was pretty good, to be fair.
Interesting. I wonder
Um,
why it's on Apple TV then.
because they only have, I think it is it. I want to say it's called Toho, that are like the Asian owners of like Godzilla and that franchise. I think they only rented
Right.
the film rights to. Why is it? Is it owned by Legendary? Who are Legendary? Where have I got Legendary from? Okay, so
But
Legendary have like the distribution rights, Legendary Entertainment, for the Godzilla stuff. It's called like the Legendary fucking Monsterverse or whatever. And Warner Brothers have
interesting.
the film rights, but then I believe it's Apple have the TV show rights, but it's all one canon under like the Legendary verse.
I
It's
guess that
very
makes
confusing.
sense.
I don't think it makes sense at all.
Yeah, the rights issues are kind of annoying sometimes.
Dennis the Menace.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, we won't dive. That's the fucking rabbit hole to go down. Uh,
Okay.
they get The Shining. They get The Twilight Zone. They get Pee Wee Herman.
Ooh. Is it just The Shining or is it Stephen King stuff in general?
It just says The Shining franchise, but they do get the It franchise as well. So I'm going to assume that they get the Stephen King stuff.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Stephen King movies that people just don't talk about.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what my favorite one is? Because I really don't like The Shining. It's called Christine, and it's about a car that kills people.
okay,
And it's hilarious.
okay,
There's a
Ryan.
scene in it where the car like crumples down into a ball to kill somebody inside of it, and then it blows
Ryan,
up like an inflatable balloon, and it's
Ryan,
hilarious. It's the funniest
please.
movie I've ever seen in my life.
Ryan, it's Christmas.
It's Christine.
The funniest thing you've ever said. Anyway, they get Wonka and they get Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. How do you feel about that?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. More Timothy Chalamet.
Yes.
We're gonna get a trilogy of Timothy Chalamet Wonka movies.
I mean, they're already working on a sequel.
Are you fucking with me?
No, they've been working on a sequel for ages, but they're waiting for him to get like its scheduling stuff.
Because he's got so much going on
Yeah,
with
yeah.
his Marty Supreme fucking. Oh
Oh,
my god.
I just got
Marty
paid.
Supreme will not leave me alone. Oh yay.
I do not think it's going to be any good, but they're trying their hardest.
I'm not gonna
with
go see it.
Oh, I'm not. It comes out on Christmas Day. Who's gonna go watch it on Christmas Day?
It does have an actress I really like in it though.
We'll wait for digital. This is why theatre is dying. This is why the cinemas are gone. Casablanca.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Blade Runner franchise.
Oh, they're gonna fuck with Blade Runner. I don't really care about Blade Runner. I still
But
need to
yeah,
like watch it, to be
they
honest,
are.
because I don't remember it at all.
It's part of our Alien canon, so we'll get there eventually.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
didn't. I've been holding off and waiting for it. Um, Separate to the MonsterVerse is just King Kong as a franchise.
So they get both of them?
So they get Godzilla as a franchise, they get King Kong as a franchise, but then separately they also get the MonsterVerse. Wait, have I read this wrong? What's the fucking MonsterVerse? Okay, no, it is that. Okay, I'm not going mad.
Interesting.
And then the last thing is they get Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, which you still haven't seen, which we will watch eventually.
I've seen The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. I just don't
We'll
remember
watch
it
it
at all.
again. Oh, they get The Hangover as well.
Oh, yay.
Oh, they get Free Willy!
I I don't know what that is.
Free Willy's a brilliant franchise about saving a killer whale.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Interesting. Well,
I
I'm happy for
developed
you.
a childhood crush through the Free Willy franchise.
On the whale?
Not on the whale, you freak. What the fuck? They actually did a Free Willy film with Robert Irwin's sister, Bindi Irwin.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
Wish
a
I
fun
knew who
fact
that
for you.
was.
Oh, the Meg. Did I say the Meg?
Meg. No, you didn't.
The Meg.
That's yeah. Well,
Lost Boys.
good luck. Oh my god, it's still going? How long is this
skipped
list?
so many of them, and I'm like, maybe Ryan will know the Lost Boys.
What is that?
There's way more, but I just don't know any of them. Lethal
Oh
Weapon,
my god.
Lego Ninjago,
Oh, I've actually seen Lethal Weapon.
Clockwork Orange.
There's a lot of people that really like Lego Ninjago, so I'm sure they're happy.
Clash of the Titans. It just says Batman films.
Just everything.
Yeah. I mean, like, overall, what is, like, your biggest concern when it comes to, like, the IPs? Outside of, like, James Gunn DC, is there anything else that concerns you? Is it just DC?
I mean, what concerns me is Netflix having an issue with their quality production, and then also the run times of the things that they produce. If it is a TV show, they don't tend to last very long. So that's what kind of worries me is like, yeah, they're getting all this new stuff. They're not going to know what to do with it, and anything they do with it is just going to get canceled after one season.
You
So
say that like they regularly cancel TV shows and have just cancelled a show like Boots.
I do say it like that. I do.
How dare you? Netflix would never. I do think that, like, there's not a lot of faith in Netflix right now. Netflix are not very favourable outside of the Stranger Things fandom.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is
Which
truly
even that,
the only thing that they've really got right at this point.
yeah. I almost didn't watch the new season of Stranger Things because I wouldn't have had like a Netflix account to watch it on. Like I got lucky because my roommate let me use um his like Netflix, but like I was probably not even gonna look it up online. I was just gonna
Just let it fade away.
yeah. Also because I just don't have faith that the ending is
Oh,
gonna be like something that I'm like what's it called? Like okay with.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
think of the actual word, but
Wait.
like satisfying, that's what I mean.
Shit.
So
I forgot a thing. I forgot a thing. I forgot a thing.
What is it? What
I
did you
didn't
forget?
actually go through any of the TV shows.
Oh my fucking god.
So for example, they get Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon.
You should answer that one because I don't watch Game of Thrones. How scared are you about that?
I mean, you can't really do much more to damage Game of Thrones past what they've done to themselves.
Valid.
So, you know, the fucking damage has already been done. I think that I don't know, because like they're bringing out Night of the Seven Kingdoms after Christmas, which is a Game of Thrones show, and it's only going to be like 6 episodes, but they've confirmed it to have a second season. And something like that, I feel like is perfect for Netflix. Like that's something that Netflix would want. But I don't want a TV show that's only 6 episodes. I
Yeah.
want something that is 12 to 15 episodes that I can watch weekly and like get involved in the story and stuff. So,
Yeah. Which I don't have faith in that. They're capped out at 8 episodes right now.
which is wild because they started on like 13 and they're just getting less and
Yeah.
less.
It's bad. That's also something, yeah, that we didn't really talk about, but Netflix like started the 8 episode game that we're in right now. So fuck them for that, and they need to fix whatever's going on there. Cause I don't care that the episodes are an hour long when it used to be like 20 episodes a season and they're all 45 minutes long. That's way more.
Yeah. I
Way
mean,
more
you've
story.
just experienced that with The Walking Dead. You get so much more
I
character
was
development.
like, and then we didn't talk about it. We'll talk about it probably later on, but I watched the Daryl Dixon TV show.
Mm.
8 episodes a season. Do you know how quickly I ran through a season?
I would imagine
Like
you
in two
could do,
days.
yeah,
I
you
was
could
over.
do a
It was over.
fucking a season within like the same amount of time that it would have taken you to do like 4 or 5 episodes of the other one.
Yeah,
It's
I was
wild.
I was watching The Walking Dead for months to get through 11 seasons. I was like grinding hard, but those were long ass seasons. And then I go to this new show and I'm literally through a season in like 2 days. And then what am I supposed to do then?
Yeah.
It just doesn't, yeah, no, it's not the same at all. And the story, like the story is good, surface level, but then you don't have like the character development that you had before. Because it's just they have to tell the story. They don't have time for any of the extra shit.
Yeah.
It's just annoying. And then you
So,
add more people and you're like, I don't care about these people. Show me like the main people I do care about. And we're wasting time with these other characters you don't give a shit about. And there's only 8 episodes. So you're like freaking out about it. That's why people don't
ironically
like
enough,
characters so much now.
HBO are already following suit because the Harry Potter TV show is already confirmed to be 8 episodes for the first season, and
Everyone's doing it now.
and the same with Lanterns is only eight
Yeah.
episodes for the season. Some of the
The
TV shows. Let me run through these real quick. Some of the TV shows that are currently on HBO, either like renewed or like have just finished releasing, or like they're actively doing something with that will then go to Netflix. True Detective, The White Lotus, The Gilded Age, The Last of Us, Dune
Ooh.
Prophecy, It Welcome to Derry. Yeah, Derry, fucking hell. I just said welcome to Derek. Task. And I don't know what... Did I say The Gilded Age? I don't know what The Gilded Age or Task is. I've never even heard of those. But they've both been renewed.
Oh.
And then, of course, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But, I mean, like, The White Lotus was massive. I didn't even know that had
Yeah.
3 seasons. And that's 21 episodes. That's mental.
21 episodes. What
I
do you
think
mean?
that's across the 3 seasons. I thought there was only one
Okay.
season out. I
Oof.
didn't know that this
No.
had been a thing for the past 4 years.
Yeah, we kind of missed the mark on the White Lotus. I have been hearing about that for a while.
Euphoria.
The Last of Us kind of worries me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not gonna finish
Euphoria,
that show.
actually, I don't. Man, they've been working on the new season of Euphoria for a very long time.
Yeah, season 3 comes out in April, and I think
Holy
that
shit.
they might 13 Reasons Why Euphoria, because it was like,
I,
regardless of the quality of season 2 or even season 1 or whatever the quality of 3 will be, that show was massive.
yeah. They could run on the coattails of that for a while.
Yeah. And like 13 Reasons
But if
Why was
season
massive.
3, but if season 3 comes out and it's like really bad, that could kill it right there.
It could, or Netflix could try and do something with it. I mean, what, they got like fucking 4 or 5 seasons out of 13 Reasons Why?
Dude, that was
Did
a
they
ridiculous amount of seasons for that show.
did they get that many? They
Yeah.
got 4. So yeah.
That was only 4 seasons? Why did I think it was more than that?
It felt like more than that.
That was a traumatizing TV show.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was coming out while I was in high school. I should not have been watching that shit.
No, nobody should have
Oh
been.
man.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
that was bad for people.
That being said, I still stand by the first 2 seasons are good. I believe that the first 2 seasons are a good story. I'm not willing to talk about seasons 3 and 4.
The story is good. The mm, I don't think that there are some things you necessarily need to show in gruesome detail to an audience of like what is it? Was it PG-13 or was it explicit content? I can't
Uh,
remember.
that's a good question.
It
Hold
might have
on.
been mature.
I'll have a look.
Like
Let's see if I can find out.
but regardless of what the rating is, like kids are still watching it. So I think that was pretty crazy.
TVMA.
Right. Okay.
So it
That makes more
was,
sense.
yeah. But there was no way for like everyone was watching it. There's no way to
Yeah.
stop people from watching it. And I do agree with you to an extent, but I don't know.
And
It
it's a
does it
what
falls apart when it is, if it was a TVMA, it's like it's kind of a free for all. They can sort of do what they want.
yeah. And it is like it's an important conversation to have, right? How bullying affects people and like how you can cause somebody to like without knowing it,
Yeah, yeah.
it might cause a situation like that and I guess like you do need to be serious about it. But I don't know. It seemed it got a little bit weird with people after that. Like people were really romanticizing it
Yeah.
heavily
I
after
don't
that first season. Like
I think that the way that the show did it itself, I don't think that was necessarily the issue. I do think it was just the way that people perceived it. But I think that comes down to like how we use
I just
social
don't
media and
think
stuff.
and you can't really the way that those like mental issues work is that they're competitive, you know? Like people want to be more fucked up than other people. So like they're
Mm.
watching this show with this girl who's super fucked up, literally kills herself. Like there's no way to like stop that from affecting a person who's already in that mindset. So I guess maybe my problems are with it are not exactly. Maybe I was just triggered.
You're the problem,
Let's just move
Ryan.
on.
Yes, let's move on. Anyway, the point is that Netflix can take TV shows like Euphoria, that are similar to 13 Reasons Why, and they can do whatever the fuck they want with them if this deal goes through. And, you know, they might keep HBO around for a little while, but eventually it's, you know, highly likely that it's going to get squashed down. I do think that the entire, like, Netflix swallowing HBO is not going to go through. Swallowing Warner Brothers is not going to go through. I think it's more likely that basically the sale won't go through, and instead Warner Brothers are going to have to auction off their IPs, which is going to be a much longer process, but it means that, you know, other streaming services, other companies and distributors are going to be able to get a hold of pretty big IPs, and it's going to be a little bit more, quotation marks, fair than somebody just coming in and swooping in and buying it all. So, you know, fucking Harry Potter might go to Netflix, but it might go to Paramount. The Last of Us might go to Apple. Game of Thrones might go to Amazon. Like, that kind of thing. I could see it being more realistic for it all to get, like, split up, basically. That's my prediction. We'll come back in a year to revise whether or not I was right, or if we now live in a world where Netflix is just the one-stop place to get everything. It is pretty mental.
Yeah, I don't have faith that they're going to keep it separate personally, but we'll see.
We shall see. Well, there we go. Merry Christmas. What a world we live in. The dystopian future is upon us. Yes, and to a good 2026. Hoi hoi, hee hee, ho ho.